Hello and welcome to IdiotCraft, the Minecraft series where you, the audience, get to tell me, a professional artist idiot, exactly what to do in this new Minecraft world. And to prove just how much of an idiot I am, I've actually been recording for about an hour and then realised that my microphone was muted. So here's a quick recap of what you've missed so far. Essentially, we have set off from the base where I've been doing a little bit of building, a little bit of preparation, which I will show you when we get back. But I desperately needed some berry bushes, so we headed off to the biome that they could be found, which is directly west of our home. We've been there before. It's the spruce biome, so I went there to collect some bushes. Now, whilst I was looking around and collecting mossy cobble and all that kind of stuff, I found some azaleas and I found a boat. So I decided to do a little bit of excavation on the boat, which is where I am now, and that is about everything caught up. So if we just hop around here, so over there is the pine grove that we're in. Just over there is where I found the azaleas, and we will be going back there. So because someone told me that where you find azalea trees naturally underneath is a kind of cave, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's one that has moss and drip leaves and all sorts of other things that you can't get anywhere else, and I know the name of it will come to me at some point, but my brain is being very idiot. Just down here I found a very buried shipwreck. So, fun fact, when I was a child, I desperately wanted to be an archaeologist, so this has been feeding my need to dig things up. And I excavated this whole thing and found a couple of things. Let's just go through. I have a buried treasure map. I've got an enchanted golden apple. Did I get that here, or was that from a nether portal? I got it somewhere. I've got some golden armor and a few other bits that was from a nether portal. And yeah, I've just got a few bits of treasure that I wasn't expecting. Paper, suspicious stew. I'm not going to eat the suspicious stew. But I have excavated this whole thing, and it was very fun to do. But now I need to head back. Here's my lovely little boat. I'm going to turn around and we're going to head over here. So there was a specific reason I want... Oh, turtles. Hello, turtles. I think I need those in the future. Good to know that they are here. I can come and play with turtles in the future. So yes, I came out to this biome for berry bushes for a very specific reason, and that is because last time, if you'll remember, we lost absolutely everything in the nether. And the person who suggested that we go to the nether and find a bastion felt very guilty about it. It's one of my Patreon members. I said it's absolutely fine. That is what this whole game is about. So I'm not worried about that at all. But I've been doing a little bit of preparation because there are resources that I need to get in order to make my enchanting setup. I need leather. I need paper. So we are going to be expanding and changing the farming area. I've already done a lot of preparation for it. I'll show you that when we get back to the base. But just over here, I built this dirt column coming out from the ground here to show exactly where these two azalea trees are, because I want to go down, see if I can find this cave, and I still can't remember what it's called. One thing I think I do need to do is sort out my inventory, because I've got lots of stuff here that I don't think I don't need this cobblestone. I don't need this rooted dirt. I don't even need this bit of dirt here. Feather falling boots, I will keep you. I'll keep the unbreaking. I'll keep the fire protection. Sweet berries, that's what we came out for. I need you. Do I need sand? Probably not. I don't need the dark oak. I'll keep the gold. No, I'll put the campfire down as a little marker to say that we've... oh, I've just picked up all of those things that I threw away. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. I've got a few free spaces now. Now, we need to start digging down and excavating this area, because I'm hoping very much that there is one of these caves down here. Lush cave! There we go. Oh, sorry. That was very loud. Lush cave, that's the thing that I'm looking for. It came to me. Idiot brain finally kicked in. There we go. Right, let's see if we can find a lush cave. Yeah, well, I found some water. Is that just the natural water from around here? Or is this... Yeah, this is part of a water cave. Let's strike out in a different direction, shall we? Ah, I just heard a skeleton. Where did that come from? think this way. Is this it? This looks like moss. I think we may have found what we're looking for. Oh, this is... Oh, yes. Okay, this is very exciting. We do have a skeleton in here. Let's see if we can take care of this bad boy. Amazing. Okay, this is very exciting. Oh, it's a very small cave. That's fine. Okay, right. Oh, and it goes further. Look at this. Amazing. Right, so I do want to collect some of... Oh, that didn't work. Berries. There we go. What are these berries? Glowberries. Amazing. Can they be propagated? Can I get more of those in the future? Hopefully. And then just here... Moss block. Now, this is an exciting block. I have heard a little bit about this. So, yes, I am a complete idiot. Yes, there's lots of Minecraft that I don't know and that I need to learn. And I would rather do that by just playing the game. However, someone showed me some videos from the YouTuber pixlriffs. And I highly recommend going and having a look because it does show some very basics. There's some very advanced stuff there as well. But the basics are incredibly useful. And whilst I do want to explore and learn everything by myself, look, if I can get a little bit of a hand, if you guys want to leave comments, if I can find little helpful tutorials, then I will definitely take them. Oh, look at these drip leaves. Fun, fun, fun. So I do highly recommend going and checking out the videos from pixlriffs because, yeah, they've actually been very... Oh, what's this? Honestly, get so distracted. Do I need this one raw iron? No, I don't. But I did pick up some moss carpet. That is actually going to be incredibly useful. So yes, as I was saying... definitely go and check out the pixlriffs videos because they've been very useful, and yeah, I do highly recommend them. We're getting some carpets from here, which I am really liking. I'm loving the look of this mossy carpet. It's just a really nice green, kind of goes quite well with grass. This is what I'm talking about when we're talking about blocks that could be useful for decorating. But I think that's probably about it for what I wanted to collect from there. I've got some interesting leaves. I've got some moss. And moss is going to be very useful in the future. Oh, it's dark. Let's put a bed down and have a little sleep. And I can always come back to this area in the future and collect a few bits as well. I would say that is expedition successful. I've got some very... useful things. In fact, I've got too many things. Let's head back to the base. I'm gonna unload everything that I have got, and then I can tell you about what I have done so far at the base and what needs to be redone. Because if you remember last time, I lost everything, but I also last week lost my voice, so there was no video last week at all. And I need to make up for that. And I have been doing a little bit of mining, a little bit of exploring, a little bit of just getting things ready in the base for some major expansions and some major future projects. So let's head back there now. And as we approach our base, you can see one of the changes that has happened. So I've been doing a little bit of building. Just over here, our little dock now has a roof, and this is all made out of campfires, which I then obviously put the fire out of, but it makes a really interesting block palette for the top of the roof here. I've also opened the cave up a little bit inside here, so we now have a much nicer entrance, which again needs much more decoration. But over here, I've knocked down the big lump of stone that was here, and I've blocked off this area over here. And it just means we're not going to be wandering off into this section over here. We still have our nether portal, we still have our mine, we still have our lava farm over here, which probably needs a little bit of expansion. But yeah, just a few small changes down here. If we get back into our boat and go and get to the dock. Here we are. Lovely. Right, let's have a little bit of a walk around. So we have our path up this way. And obviously the path, all cobble at the moment, still needs decorating with a few other stones. But I've also added this path up here so we can come off, go up here. There's a stairway that goes all the way up here and leads to this area here. So we're starting to get everything all nicely connected, more paths in. So because I lost everything and because I need to, well, pretty much get better at the game and get better gear, I need to do some enchanting. And I was over here in my tower and I was setting out what needs to be the area for enchanting, and I realized that the tower was much too small. So as you might see, we have a much larger footprint for our tower now, which is fine, but it does make this section over here look a little bit smaller. Now the intention always was that this be a little bit of a Howl's Moving Castle type castle in the, oh, what's this? Rooted down. Howl's Moving Castle style castle, that in that we'll be adding things to it and adding rooms, and it'll be a little bit higgledy-piggledy and hodgepodge. But I do think we need to expand more. The tower over here, I'm going to be doing something that they do very well at places like Disney. We're going to be using a little bit of forced perspective, which I will show you when we come to actually doing the tower building. And I don't know what colours I'm going to be using, what stones or anything, but I think I might do a little bit of a test world in my own time and just try out a few different designs. But essentially, we're going to make this look much bigger and much more impressive than it actually is by using maths. Yes, that's right, bringing maths into Minecraft once again to make things look more impressive. I now have an inventory full of stuff, so let me go and clear out some of these things, and I will show you some of the other things that I've been doing around this area. Okay, so I now have a nice, much clearer inventory, and yeah, feeling much better about everything. I've just slept as well, so there's a little sneak peek of some stuff that's been happening over there. That's where we're going to be going in just a second, but before that, I want to quickly show you something. So we collected that moss, which apparently if you put a block of moss down and then bone meal it, it turns all the stone around it also into moss, which is much easier to mine. But the thing that I wanted to play with is if you get some moss like this, you get moss carpet, which is just a really lovely colour. Look at this. It just gives a little bit of variety to the landscape in terms of colour. But I have a specific thing I want to do with carpet, and it has to do with animals. So I need to breed lots of cows for leather to be able to make books, to make my enchanting area, so we're very much getting ready. We've had this temporary animal area over here for a while, and the intention was always to have automated animal farms, just like we're going to have the automated wheat farm, but for them to be hidden. So let me show you what we're doing, and I can show you an example first with the mill. So we will we'll go down. I think I'll take the boat across. Lovely. So just a little shortcut, because I haven't got my horse just yet ready to go, but I will do very soon. So this here is what I want the rest of the path to look like, so with some diorite and andesite and mossy cobble and all that kind of stuff peppered all the way into this long path that we've got over here. And if we cross the bridge, you'll see a little bit of what I've been doing. So we now have a path here and a path here and a little bit of a bridge, which still very much needs decorating. But if we follow up here, have you noticed? Sunflowers. Yes, I found a sunflower. And if you bone meal a single sunflower, you just get more sunflowers. So I was able to plant a very large area of sunflowers, and it just makes this whole wheat sunflower field look much nicer. Look at this. How pretty is that? Of course, we've got a water mill. Mills grind up wheat, they grind up sunflower seeds, there's lots that they do. But underneath the mill, if you'll remember, I said that we were going to excavate out an area, and under here we would have an automatic wheat farm. And then who knows, maybe over here somewhere we can have a bakery to be automatically making bread, maybe cakes as well. There are things that we need to get prepared before that, and the main one is animals. We get a lot of resources from animals, and we need to get up a nice automatic farm. It's going to be very redstone heavy in the future, but that's our future job. Well, let's get the infrastructure set out first. So rather than those little pens that we've got up here, I have created these larger paddock areas, and I'm just going to get rid of this chicken, because this is not a chicken area, my friend. This is the sheep area. This is where we're going to have a few free-range sheep, and just here we've got these trapdoors leading down here. I'm going to excavate out an area underneath the sheep paddock, and that is where the automatic sheep farm is going to be, where we'll be able to collect every different colour of wool. Similarly, up here, this is where the chickens are going to be, and then underneath, we'll excavate out and we'll have a chicken farm and an egg farm. And then if I come over here, this is where the cows are going to be. This is a much larger area, although we've got a sheep over here. Let's just dispatch our friend. There we go. This is where our cows are going to be, and underneath here we will have an automatic milk farm, and then if we actually need leather, I'll just come in and breed cows and kill them as needed. Over here we have our stables. So currently we have our horse tied up. That's not going to be the case in the future. He will be free to roam around here, along with some other horses, and maybe a camel or two, if I can get those. And then just over here, we have our pig farm. And just down here is a new block that I've just discovered. And I was playing around, and let me show you exactly what happened. So, I was excavating around, I had a piece of mud laying around, and I just happened to have a water bottle. I right-clicked on it, and it made mud. And this is its own block. If I pick this up, look, we have a mud block. And mud apparently can be used to make packed mud and mud bricks and all sorts. So I thought, pigs, there isn't very much you can farm from pigs other than pork. But this might be the perfect area for a mud farm underneath. So if I have the pigs up here wallowing around in the mud, then underneath we can have an automatic mud farm, and that's going to create a really nice block that apparently there's many things that we can do with that. So you'll have noticed each area, aside from having these trapdoors that lead down to holes, which is where we're going to have our farm areas, we have these little gullies, and each one has these little areas where it's just a little step down before we get into the paddock. So something that I have found out from a pixlriffs video, or maybe it was a hermitcraft video, is that essentially if you have sweet berries, then an animal will not cross the area where sweet berries are, because when they grow up, ouchie ouchie, the sweet berries hurt. But in order to be able to get over that, if we place down carpet, I can happily walk across this, but the animals will not. It means that I can go in and out of this area very nicely. Oh, I've missed out some leaves down here. I'll have to get my shears out and pop in those missing leaves down here. It's absolutely fine for now. The cows are not going to get under that one block space. But all I'm going to do is go around. I'm going to plant some berries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slightly larger area for the horses, so they can actually get through the area when I jump over them, because I should still be able to jump over. Oh, I fell down a hole. And this means that we're just going to have, and I think I've got just the right amount of carpets, we're going to be able to easily go in and out of these areas, but the animals are not. Lovely. Right, now all I need to do is actually get the animals over, and I've just realised they're not going to want to cross over into the area. Ah, that's fine. Sheep I can drop down from here. I'm sure I can do the same with the other animals as well. I'll break a few leaves and then replace the leaves afterwards, but then they won't be able to go over this, which I can quite happily walk over. Oh, let's move some animals. Let's hope I've got some leads, actually, and then we can move some animals. So we have a slight issue. Yeah, we got some pillagers and, excuse me, fellas, would you mind? I may have killed one with a banner and then got, voluntary exile. So I will not be visiting any villages soon because I know that that is going to start a raid and I definitely don't want that. But I have got a lovely new banner, a little ominous banner. We'll pop that up somewhere to prove that we have killed. Oh dear! Can I get rid of this? If I drink some milk, will that get rid of? Is it like poison? Let me try. I've got some cows. Let's try. Okay. Yay! That worked. It does work. Okay, great. Just to show you as well. So we've got our carpet under here. We've got wheat. Those cows are not going to cross that barrier. This works perfectly. I'm so happy. Let's do a bit of breeding. There we go. I've already started doing the sheep over here. And if I come up to where the chickens are... Again, they're not going to cross. I didn't even have to bring them over. I just threw some eggs in here. And now I have 3 chickens and I can breed them up in the future. I still need to go and breed up some piggies. So let's get our carrots down here. There we go. And let's breed up some pigs. It's all going to need decorating in the future. I need to bring my horse back over here as well. But I also have... There we go. Great, new baby piggy. I also have to really tear down what we used up there because that is prime real estate for expansions on the building. So we'll definitely get to doing that. So I'm going to head over there now. I'm going to tear that down. I'm going to bring my horse. Well, maybe I'll leave my horse hitched up there for a little while because I can use the horse to go backwards and forwards in style and in speed. And then we can talk about what we need to do for the enchantment setup. Ah, much better. Look at that. There we are. Feel like we could have a nice garden down here or something. Well, maybe something with a nice lookout because this is quite a nice view from here. Look at this. Very nice. We could even punch a hole through here into our basement and have a little basement entrance into our house. That might not be a bad idea. In fact, I might do that in just a minute. But as you can see over here, I have been harvesting lots and lots of sugarcane because we need to get our enchantment area up and running. And for that, we need books, we need bookcases, and yeah, to get books and bookcases, we need paper and we need leather. So let me just plant one back down here. I've been harvesting a fair amount of sugarcane on and off. I've got some leather from the cows as we've been going, and yeah, I think over here is where we're actually going to have the enchanting area. So I should probably start by making an enchantment table if I can remember how. Let's go down here. I think it needs books, diamonds and obsidian. So I've got up here somewhere. There we go. Got a bunch of books. You know what? Let's clear out my inventory a little bit because I've got a lot of stuff here. Okay, much better. So I've got some obsidian. I need, I think, a diamond, and then I've got some books as well. Now let's see if I can find it in here. I need 2 diamonds. Right. Okay. Let's get another diamond. And now I think I can do it. So. If I remember what it was. I've already forgotten. Like that. Book at the top. And then diamond. There we go. Enchanting table. So I have an enchanting table. The other thing I need is bookshelves, which I can't remember whether it's slabs or blocks. Let's grab some slabs to see if that works. I think it's books along the middle. It's either slabs or planks along top and bottom. It must be planks. Let's see what I've got up here. Okay, let's try again, but with planks. Okay, that is a bookcase. How many of those can I make? Okay, so I've got 11 with what I've got so far. I don't think that's enough, but if we just go up and have a check, it's night time. So let's sleep so that I don't get killed by something. Excellent. And then let's come over to here to our enchantment area. So I'm going to knock this out. Excellent. Enchanting. Does that follow you as you go? Oh, it does. Lovely. So it looks great on the diagonal. Thank you very much. Let's start by getting some of these bookcases in. Okay, looks like that might be enough, but I kind of want to build up this back. I need one more bookcase. I need another bookcase. Right, let's go make some books, because I think that is just leather and paper. I have paper, and if I go to my mob drops, I should have, where are you? There we go, some leather. It's been a while since I've done this. I think it's one of you. Yeah, there we go. So I need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then I need 3 more planks of anything. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Lovely. One more bookcase. Let's go up. And just pop this in. Ah, there we are. Symmetry. I don't know, though, whether these ones down here are now being blocked by the other ones. I think they might be. Shall we? If I knock them out, it's going to break them, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's fine. I got the books back. It's not a problem. If I pop something in here, up to level 20, maybe I need more bookcases. Yeah, let's get some more in. Let's see how many we can do. Okay, so a little bit of time at this skeleton farm, and I have, well, a lot of bones. Also a lot of bows. I really need to find out what I'm going to do with these, because they're just sitting here doing nothing. So I'm going to show you something else I've done, a little quality of life improvement between sessions whilst I was out and lighting up all of the caves and whatnot around here. In fact, if I run down here, I can show you one of the cave systems that I've been in and have been lighting up and collecting ores. It is a big old cave, and I spent a lot of time down there whilst I had no voice, literally just placing torches, making it as safe as possible, getting as much iron and diamonds as I could. Didn't find a huge amount of diamonds, strangely enough, but I did find quite a good amount of iron. But yeah, here we are. We've got stairs. Finally got stairs in, which is just going to make that so much easier to go up and down all the time without going through all of our hunger. And then over here, of course, we've got our way up to our house just down here. Here we are. And if I go through here, stairs again, more stairs, no jumping. No food wastage because of jumping all the way up. And there we are in our basement. It's night time again. Let's go and sleep. There's a skeleton there. You know what? I'm going to wait down here. It's fine. They're not going to come down the stairs. I'll be absolutely fine. Let's put away a few things. Okay, so we had a little issue with a creeper, but that's fine. I've got an almost fresh pair of diamond boots because, yeah, I just went ahead and mended them. I'm going to pop down a couple of things. So here I'm going to pop down a chest. And then here I'm going to put books and lapis. And then on this side, I'm going to pop down a grindstone because I think the grindstone takes enchantments off of items, although I've never actually tried it. What I do need to do is take out some lapis. I don't know how much I need. And then we're going to start with my feet. So, protection 3, that's not bad. Okay, so we've got 3 lapis in there. And if I take... How do I do this? Click there. Protection 3. Just Protection 3. But that is absolutely fine. I've still got 28 levels. Oh my goodness. There we go. I've actually started to get some enchanted gear. How about that? And I think that is probably a good place to call it for today. We can now start getting enchanted gear, ready to go back into the Nether and face all of the monsters and beasties that are in there. We do seriously need to crack on with some of this building. So next time maybe I'll start with the tower, but don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you would like to see me doing in this amazing Minecraft world. We have literally just started. There is going to be so much more to come. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.